Oh God! What's with all this loading and buffering? It's getting really frustrating! Hello? I'm really frustrated with my connection. I've been trying to run a speed test, but the results are nowhere near what I'm paying for. It's always way lower than expected.
Good afternoon, sir. This is ABC from Gemnet's technical support. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Could you please confirm us your user ID or registered phone number?
It is ICIC. Check and resolve this issue ASAP, or align someone to look into it.
Sure, sir. Please give us a moment and let us see what we can do to resolve it. I'd like to understand the situation a bit better. Could you let me know how many devices are currently connected to your network?
I've got at least 2 devices connected right now, but I don't see why that should affect my speed. I'm paying for the full plan.
I understand your frustration, and you're absolutely right to expect the best performance. However, when multiple devices are connected and actively using bandwidth, they can divide the available speed, especially if they're streaming or downloading content. This can result in slower speeds during tests.
But those devices aren't even in use. They're just connected. Why should they matter?
Even if the devices aren't being actively used, just having them connected can still consume bandwidth. For example, updates, background apps, or even just idle network usage can impact the speed test results. To ensure you're getting the full speed, it's important to run the test with only one device connected to the network.
So you're saying the devices I'm not even using are still slowing down my speed? That sounds ridiculous.
I completely understand it may sound frustrating, but think of your internet connection like a highway. More cars on the road means slower travel times. The more devices using the bandwidth, the slower the speed for everyone.
All right, that makes sense. But how do I actually do the test correctly? I want to make sure I get the full speed I'm paying for.
Here's how to do a proper speed test to get most accurate results. 1. First, disconnect all other devices from your network. 2. Make sure you're connected to the internet via wired connection if possible. This will give you the most stable results. 3. Close any background apps or programs that might be using bandwidth, such as streaming or downloading. 4. Then go ahead and run the speed test on your device. By following these steps, you'll be able to test the speed without any interference from other devices.
All right, give me a moment and let me follow what you guided. I followed your instructions, only one device connected, no other apps running, but I did it on my mobile phone since I can't connect to a wired connection.
That's still a great step in the right direction. While a wired connection is generally preferred for stability, running the test on your mobile should give us a much clearer result compared to having multiple devices connected. What are the speed test results now?
The speed is much better than before. It's closer to what I'm supposed to be getting, but it's still a bit lower than expected.
That's good progress. Since you're using a mobile device, keep in mind that Wi-Fi connections can still be impacted by factors like signal strength, interference, or distance from the router. If you're in a different room or far from the router, it might affect your speed a little bit.
I see. I'm actually in a different room, so that might be it.
That's likely the case. To get the best possible speed on your mobile, try to get closer to the router or even do a test in the same room. You should see a noticeable difference.
All right, I'll try that now. Wow, that worked. I got almost the full speed now. I guess the distance was the problem. Thanks a lot for your help.
Great to hear. Yes, even small changes in location can have a big impact on Wi-Fi speeds. I'm glad it's working for you now. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to reach out.
I'll definitely keep that in mind. You've been really helpful. Thanks to you and Gemnet Services.
Anytime. Thanks for choosing Gemnet Enterprise Solutions. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your full speed connection. Goodbye.
You too. Goodbye.